What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? Welcome to the Saturday Night Live. My name's Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellanea. I am right in the middle of working on the remainder of a square, and then I was going to let you guys on what I should work on for the 2 hours. I just wanted to finish this little bitty part of this section. I'm on the last color. So, how is everybody doing? Let me say hello to all the beautiful people in the chat. Nati, what are you doing here? You should be sleeping. Well, I know what you're doing. You're exhausting yourself so that you can stay awake and go to sleep at a normal time. Don't blame you. Want to give big, humongous congratulations to Nati for just completing her 24-hour diamond painting challenge on YouTube. Big congratulations to you, girl. I'm glad somebody accepted the challenge. Didn't think anybody would. So I'm very, very, very proud of you that you did. Thank you for having me on. It was a good time. And if you want to, you can go on over to Life with Nati and watch her 24-hour well, I mean, it's alive, but you get to watch her devolve into a non-human being by the end of it when she gets too tired to think. So congratulations. Hello to Wendy. Hi, Jen. Amy, how are you doing? Alice, Wallflower, Sean. Good evening, guys. I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to be talking about Camilla de Erico tonight, but that said, I don't have a Camilla de Erico painting to work on right now. I can probably like sneak my way into either showing off Soul of the Storm, the canvas, kind of talking about that, and then Camilla de Erico's artwork. Generally, I have some things that I want to share from her Instagram and kind of talk about that too. But I didn't know what you guys wanted me to work on. I've got a couple of options. Okay, so let me cut this off really quick. Oh, almost. So close. There we go. I got my nails done, guys. Aren't they special? I got some, I mean, it's like this. There we go. I got butterflies on there, and then I got ombre nails just because I wanted something a little different. It was time for something a little different. We're going to keep this little Care Bear on here, though, this cover minder, because she has Care Bears in her hair. I'll show you. Let me move this stuffs out the way here. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so this painting is a Dreamer Designs, and I know I said I was like never going to do that to myself again, right? This is actually a 1.5, and if you want a comparison for this, if you've worked on an old square from Diamond Art Club, it's very similar to that. The drills they're kind of, because that's how old Diamond Art Club was too, before they changed over and made everything better. But the drill style is very similar, the drill field, and it's not as tight as I would like it to be, but it's not so bad like the very first Dreamer Designs that I want to throw it in the garbage. And kind of show you here, like, yes, there's some gapping, but it's not so bad that I'm like, let me just pitch this whole thing in the garbage. It's very similar to old Diamond Art Club. This one is called Teddy Bear. And as you can see, I've got just about this bottom row here done. It is a 60 by 80. So this is obviously the 60 this way, right? So I'll have 8 rows total, but I'll show you what she looks like. She is actually really kind of cute. I like it. But she's got Grumpy Bear up in her hairpiece along with Bedtime Bear. And I have a cover minder. Slide that back. I've got a Grumpy Bear cover minder that I thought, like, well, why the heck wouldn't you, work with, use the Grumpy Bear cover minder with the Curtis Reykjavik that has a Grumpy Bear in her hairpiece. So, anyways, I can continue working on this. Other options I've got. Let's see. I have, as I just dropped the magnet on the back. Oh, got it. All right. I have, we'll set that there for now. I don't have the sticker for it. I don't think. Do I have the sticker? I don't think I have the sticker. Hold on. Nope. Okay. So ones that I can work on. Let's see. I have Solstice from Diamond Art Club. She is not done yet. I can work on her. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. I have this one from Bella Art Diamond. It's called Cerulean. I could work on that. I have, is there anything else in here that I'd be willing? Deep from Distracted by Diamonds that I could work on. Lunum Pythonissum, although I've been using her for my passion project. I could work on her. Or I can work on Mabon from Diamond Art Club, and that one is already halfway finished. Or I can work on this one. So that you gave me the stickers on the baggies. You see. Yeah, it had the stickers on the baggies. So that's fine. I'm not worried about the sticker. I can draw something or whatever. But yeah, I have these, and that as long as I've got stickers on the bags, I don't care. Will you grab me a soda, Dustin? You just going out front? I don't know. You gonna take Beans with you for a ride? Okay. Sounds good. So yeah, what do you guys think? You wanna?
Ghostbusters was good.
Ghostbusters was good. That was the newest one. Frozen Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought it was done well, enjoyable.
Okay. Did it have the old cast or?
Yes.
The whole old cast?
Well,
that are alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so I was feeling like a round because I haven't done a round in a while, which would be either Deep or Mabon. And I think I want to work on Mabon. Since I have not started her yet. So let me grab that beauty gown. Oh, where's she hiding? Here she is.
On the back.
Okay. You're taking beans. All right. Have fun. Have a blasty. All right. Let's get this beauty down. She's a red-headed witch, just like me. Yes, she is. She's fitting for the season. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my gosh. I love her so much. Oh, I can't wait until she's done and she's just hanging up for me to stare at. But this is the part that Wendy got finished. I love it. I love it so much. It's so sparkly. I love her dress. Hi, Autumn. Welcome. And I love the little ABs and the apples. I think that it is perfect. It is just perfect. So I think we'll work on Miss Mabon here. Okay, let me grab. That'll work. Now, I'm kind of hoping, I know Diamond Art Club had some issues with regard to the pink the pink stuff on the canvas, making marks on the underside, like when they had it flipped the wrong way. And I'm really kind of hoping that they just decide to take it off of there. I don't think that they will, but I can hope, can't I? I can dream that they'll do that. All right, I'm going to readjust you just a little bit here. So sorry. Readjusting, and then we're going to move my light over here. Sorry. I'm flippity dipping y'all all over the place. All right, there we go. That should be good. And my little dude can sit there. Just got another one today that I had to email them about. Oh no, what? Your on track came good. Sean, what happened? Which one was it? I mean, I know Mizuchira and Song of Artemis both have it, which I'm not super thrilled about that, but you know, it is what it is. I knew about it when I bought it, so I can't really say, you know, that I'm just shocked and surprised or whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna have to probably put some glue down here, I think. Yeah, this little line right here, I got to put glue on it. But I can't exactly say that I'm like, you know, like I didn't know or whatever. I gotta glue this line. It's okay. I don't know what happened. It's like right down here, there's like a little strip that's not sticky, but I have glue. I have glue, so it'll be fine. It was a Randall Spangler. I've had 2 rounds in 1 square. See now, okay, I'm a little confused because I thought they said that only 5,000 total were affected. It seems, I mean, I don't know. It just seems strange. But all right, we're going to go with, tape this down. I'm going to go backwards from the way that I usually go, but it'll be fine. I guess I'm confused as to air's gotten at it too long. Yeah, that could be. It's just like it's exposed just like a row and a half down here at the bottom, but I have glue. It'll be fine. I just gotta put a little glue drippies and move it around a little. It'll be fine. But yeah, I guess it confuses me as to how it's supposed to only be 5,000 if so many are affected so far. You know what I'm saying? Like that just seems very confusing to me. But what do I know? I don't know nothing about it. I know that they have their customer service team is kind of working overtime dealing with the issue. So I don't know. Let that dry up a little bit and get tacky. Should be good. Clean this off. There. Perfect. Let that chill. All right. We're going to work on this here. Oh. Okay. I was like, what is that symbol? I don't know that I've ever seen that one before. Yeah, so I felt like doing a round. I'm like, what am I in the mood for? You know? Well, the Randall Spanglers that you're saying, were they round squares? Good news. Today I had a booth at the craft show and sold almost half my diamond paintings. Well done. Now those are finished ones, right, Autumn? Can I see your messages? Can I see your messages in Discord? Or can I see your messages like on I can see your messages. What's up, Kat? I mean, do you come in? Has anyone contacted Dax for a points adjustment? I'm hearing they're giving 1,500 people. So I need to lay down diamonds on mine, and then I'm going to reach out to them because my understanding is that they want you to put down diamonds, and then they'll give you your points. But finished ones. Oh, cool. Yes, I can see yours. Genius. Never thought to apply glue like that. Yeah. So you get these things. Well, one with Dreamer Designs kits. Two, I get these like with cheap kits or whatever. So yeah, I just use them and like move the glue where I need it in just a little bitty thing and then wipe it off and then I use it for readjusting. Works out pretty well. I've gotten a partial refund because I've kept the painting and you also got the points. Man, I wish that they were consistent with that stuff. I really do. I really, really do. It is frustrating that they've not been consistent in the way that they're giving out points or refunds or whatever. I do wish that they were a little more consistent with that because that is frustrating. What's up, Amber? How you doing? So, what can you do, right? Where is my bag for sure, we'll go with this for my Dreamer Designs. I wish that they were a little more consistent with how they were. Yeah, that, Wendy. Very that. I'm not really sure why stuff went out in the first place. I guess I'm a little confused on that point. Like, why send it out? But, or at least, let people know right on the website that it's got issues. But then I don't think people would buy them unless they were already discounted. But I have not reached out, but Sean said that they gave points and a partial refund. And yeah, I wish that they would just discount the kits on the website and sold mostly Diamond Art Club finishes. Once I explained to them supporting artists, they sold like hotcakes. Oh, my prices were low, but that's because they wouldn't sell at the price I would have liked. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, now granted, I have sold pieces, finished pieces to somebody for like I sold apples for $100. I sold a Dreamer Designs, which was a 50 by 70, I think, for $60. But that was very unique. That was a very unique situation. I didn't even expect to make that, When she offered it, I was like, well, I'm not going to say no because I spent nearly all of that on the two paintings. So, but yeah, I get a little frustrated with the inconsistency. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess I see what people were talking about with like the symbols being really hard to read. I don't know what that symbol is. I think that's this one. Or maybe no, it's not that. I'm guessing it's okay. I think it's that one. 355. I think it's that symbol. Did they sell for more or less than the cost of the kit? I'm curious. You don't have to say. $50 for my largest and lower. Someone was selling 30 by 40s at $75 and they were Amazon kits. Might need a light board. It's not actually an issue wherein you need a light board. It's an issue with the printing. So that's the issue. It's like you can't really see the symbol at all. And it's this weird, it's like a sign with a line through it. It's not a hashtag, but it's an equal sign with a line straight through the middle of it. It's a weird symbol. I've never seen it before. Whatever. We're going to go with that's the correct one because that seems to match the color too. Well, I missed 2 of those other ones. Dang it. Hate when I do that. Really? But yeah, so I'm gonna lay down. Well, I'll contact them first, I guess. Did they make you lay down any diamonds, Sean? Or you just contacted them? Yeah, that seems to be the right color. This one also, Nati was known for not for the printing being really light and hard to read, which is very unusual. That's, I believe, why they decided to discontinue the kit instead of reprinting it. Maybe, or maybe because it was fall related, they just decided not to. I don't know. Okay. Symbol. What is that symbol? Okay. $38.30. 57. Oop. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get up. Whoa. I'm dropping stuff. Trying to stand my bags up. And they all want to lay down. They're all like, nah, we'd rather lay down, thanks. There we go. Gonna crash. Thank you guys for the support and company. Talk to you guys soon tonight. Good night, Nati. Get some good sleep. Email support and also attached a picture, which I made sure the name of the painting. Okay. I'll give it a shot and see what they say. We can do that in the next couple of days. I want to make sure I do it before Black Friday. So I've got the points. But, you know, there you have it. Ooh, look at how my pen is matching this kit, too. Oh, fancy. Wow. Oh, you guys want to see what else arrived today that's going to make my life so much easier? Hold on just a second. Check this out. This is about to make everything go so much faster. Look. 2 of them. I got 2 of them. That means that the pens that exploded on me, I can make them along with the ones that are in process because I can start them new. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so stupid. Got points for Song of Artemis. Yeah, I don't know, man. I had $1 mystery and kids were loving those. That's cute. Of course, along with the order number. Yeah, okay. Interesting. My Amazon kits were my clearance kits at $5 a piece. They sold 2 because I took time and care to frame them. That's cool. Yeah, and I wouldn't I wouldn't think the other booth would sell any of those. I mean, like, that's a big ask. They don't look like anything really when you buy them from Amazon. It's like, what are you really buying? But there you have it. I mean, some people will pay for that kind of stuff because it's a farmer's market or whatever, but like my opinion, you're not going to do very well. And I think most people are going to feel like you're trying to swindle them, you know? Oh, over here, what am I doing? Okay, let's see. Next one's 51. $70, 75 is way too priced. Oh yeah, 75 is way overpriced for Amazon. I mean, I could understand a Diamond Art Club for 75, but an Amazon one for 75, like that lady lost her mind. I got my points for Song of Artemis. Song of Artemis was the one I think that she said came yesterday. And then the one you got today was something else, if I remember correctly. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I do not remember. Not that he took off, but like good on her for staying up the 24 hours because nobody else was willing to take my challenge, dang it. Maybe somebody will take a challenge off of her and do it. And I hope somebody does. If you do, please tag me. I want to know about it and I want to support if I can. But I definitely learned my lesson in that if I do it again, I will definitely bring on other people because it's a lot to do by yourself and to not have anybody to speak to. Like, yes, I was talking to the people in chat, but like to speak to somebody is very different. Definitely different. I was trying to see if there was a way that I could kind of broadcast to Discord as well at the same time into the voice chat or whatever, but I don't know how that works. All right, next one. 14. I love this painting. It is so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for sending this, Wendy. Like, she's gorgeous. This makes my whole day happier. It's so fall related, Oh, it's one of those weird ones where it's like going, meh. So Dustin said that the new Ghostbusters movie was good, and he said that he recommends it. Now, I didn't get to watch it. I was just sort of like hearing what he was listening to. But what's up, Glory? Working on a compact mirror. Oh, that's cute. Hi, Alex. Welcome. FedEx Today and at FedEx Today at and on track just came a little bit ago. Got Cosmic Architect with the lines on blue, but it's a dark canvas. Yeah, Cosmic Architect was another one that I heard was also affected. Who else had Cosmic Architect? Was that you, Kat? Or was that Sarah? I don't remember. I thought one of you guys got it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck shape were the ones that I ordered today. Let me see here. Okay, so today Dustin got me corals, and that's a square. And then the other one that I got was The one with the dragon. I think it's a Molly Harrison. Looking. Preparing for Flight, Molly Harrison, also a. So at least if those are affected, like I'm not as worried about it. Like I'm not as panicked, but with it being dark colored, it shouldn't show. It was cat. Okay, that's what I thought. And yeah, with it being light colored, it shouldn't be a big deal, but and like with my squares, I'm not worried about my squares. I'm sure that those are going to be just fine. So I won't worry about the ones that arrive. I mean, granted, if those arrive and those also on them, that leads me to believe that it was well over 5,000. Like 5,000 was just a made up number. Unless they were talking specifically about 5,000 out of the run of the Halloween ones. I don't know. Now, Wendy, when you worked on the other half of this, I'm going to write down a symbol and ask you if you had issues with this particular symbol. Okay, so the symbol I'm having issues seeing is in the orange here, and it looks like this. It looks like that right there. It's not a symbol I'm used to seeing, but it's like a dark burnt orange. It's like in here in this orange stuff. And it was really hard to see. Cozy Christmas has no pink lines. I think Dak is more worried about rounded. Yeah, I'm not worried about the square ones. And I wouldn't think other people would be once they realize the squares are going to cover everything up anyways. So there's no reason to be panicking about those. But with regard to the round ones like Song of Artemis, I mean, it's gonna show. If I leave it, it's gonna show. And I don't want to put mica powder on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to spend extra money. But I also don't want to be able to see the lines on it either. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, you know? Okay, next one. Oh, what is that symbol? Is that a diamond? What the hell is that? I don't know what that symbol is. I think it's a diamond. Oh, it's that. I think. 47 and 44. There's also drum. There's also this symbol. And it's these symbols too. That one, I can barely see it. And this one, I can barely see it. Well, see, my camera is right there. So it would be hard for me to zoom in with my phone and see it. So what number was that? 47. Very, very, very light, like faint. We'll go 44 first. I mean, once I figure out what it is, I figure out what it is, but it takes me a second. Like, I don't know. It's magic. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm using a blue light because it'll separate the two colors easier. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose maybe a a light and underlight might be better. I don't know. It's so hard though, because the lines are so faint on them. I don't care. She's beautiful and I love her. But forewarning, Alex, I know you have this one. It's really hard to see these symbols, like really hard to see this, see the symbols. Yes. And they're very, Jamie, have to jump up. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. There's like 3 of them on here that are light. It's these 3 so far. And they're all in the orange and like brown so far. But I guess we'll see as I go along if it's anything else. Like I said, I don't care. I love her anyways. Once you figure it out, it's like, oh, okay. So now I know for future what symbol that's supposed to be. It won't be an issue. No problemo. Patty is my Canadian DP bestie. Oh, hi, Patty. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the live. There's apparently 21 of you guys in here. Hello, everyone in the live. How are you? I have not yet started talking about Miss Camilla de Erico. I will, I promise, but I didn't want to eat up all of what I had for that content immediately and then not have anything for the end. So I'm going to, for the first part, little bit here, I'm going to talk about just general stuff, you know, whatever. And then I will talk about Camilla de Erico. So if you came here to talk about or to hear about Camilla de Erico, I have not yet started talking about her, and I will. Because she is one of my very, very favorite Diamond Art Club artists. And for a lot of reasons, but she's not everybody's cup of tea, but she's definitely my cup of tea. We can always come up with something to gab about. Yeah, always. Yes, definitely. Hi, Destiny. Welcome. Did I say hi to you, Michelle? I hope I did. If I didn't, hello. I hope I'm not a jerk and ignored you entirely. Yeah, we'll always come up with something to talk about. That's just the way it is. So your Canadian DP besties now, are you like, do you live close by each other, or are you like just friends online? Do you meet in like the Facebook groups? There we go. Because I've determined that there's a nice little group of us, especially on the Discord, where we all share like basically the same taste in diamond painting artists. And one of those, obviously, Ellis, but you know, there's just generally like portraiture, or like when Sarah and I end up picking a diamond painting, it's basically like we just have the same brain. I think I'm gonna do 4. Yeah. Online, I think we're a few hours from. Oh, okay. I know, I'm such a jerk, Michelle. God, how do you put up with me? How do you even do? I don't know. I don't know. I love these bags, by the way, Wendy. These bags are amazing. Very impressed. Very, very impressed. The other thing I like about like the method I used for spreading the glue on here is that it dries, not dries completely, but it dries enough to be just tacky relatively quickly, so you can use it like right away. You don't have to wait a long time. And I do love that. I do love that. Oop. Let go. There we go. But yeah, so are you guys planning a meetup or anything, or are you just gonna stay online friends? Oop, didn't realize there was one still stuck on there. Oopsies. Few hours apart in the same province. Meet through the Canadian D-Stash group or Creations Morin. Love Wendy for many reasons. 1B, I can send my crew jokes. Yes! Hi, diamonds around the world. Yes, we definitely love the crew jokes. You're definitely in good company here with that because I do love it. I was telling some crude jokes earlier to keep Nathi awake. I think she appreciated them. Well, her husband did at least. Her husband was like, yeah. Not that he needed to be kept awake. She did, but it all worked out in the end. His cackling probably was keeping her awake just fine. Yeah, spring, summer is probably a good time for meeting up. It's getting to be, crap weather. Nobody wants to go out on a adventure in this kind of weather now. It's still you know. No, Bowie, don't start. I don't know what you're even starting about, but you need to knock it off. The kids are over at my in-laws because my father-in-law is out hunting and my mother-in-law likes to go to the casino. And so she'll go to the casino when my father-in-law is not home because then she kind of has like free reign to spend kind of all the money she wants to, which is pretty funny. Yeah. You'll never know what the roads are going to be like. It's not good. Guess who's about to go pick up her Chinese? I also got Chinese food, Cat. No joke. I ate my Chinese food already. Sinati. Yeah, seriously, I did. I went and got some Chinese food because I was like, that sounds good. I haven't had Chinese in a long time. It's time. Well, everything else she was listing, I was like, no, that's going to make you more sleepy. And then, like, you're diabetic, so that's just going to make you feel gross. And they started to say Chinese food, and I was like, how about some Chinese food? Yep, there you go. Perfect. China food. Eat some China food. That'll keep you awake. Amber got some as well. My mother-in-law does the same shopping. Yeah, seriously. And, like, I'm not trying to be like over sharing with the details, but Dustin just got our mortgage refinanced. And so he has a little extra money, right? And I have a feeling that she's going to end up overspending a little bit. And then he's going to get a text message. Can you send me $100? Now, she doesn't go like, she won't go completely crazy. She's not going to spend their life savings or anything like that, but she might hit Dustin up for an extra $100 here and there, whatever. So that might happen, but usually the father-in-law is there. He kind of holds on to the pocketbook, and then when she's up, he'll put half the money away and give her back the other half of her winnings to keep spending that so that they always walk away with money, right? Like if she's up, she stays up. They don't ever leave with nothing. And she, on the other hand, doesn't really like, she's a little bit of an addict. I'm not going to lie about it. That she doesn't really have that stop button. Like most gambling addicts or addicts of any kind don't have the stop button. And so, she'll leave with negative money, not like thousands, but maybe a couple hundred she end up spending. But she also goes and then she'll win thousands. So it's like, it's the problem really with any kind of gambling is that, of course, when you win, You want to go keep gambling more. Michelle had steak. Wendy had Thai. Jen had Chinese as well. Oh, goodness. And thank you guys so much for supporting Nati. Like, she's a new-ish small channel. She doesn't have a lot of subscribers. And I was like, girl, I'll make sure that somehow you're not alone, that you're not just sitting there by yourself. Because she's like, yeah, usually in my lives, it's just me. I'm like, well, I'll make sure that it's not just you. So thank you guys for showing up for her for that. I appreciate it. And I know some of you already follow her, so thank you for that too. Because she's good people. I was like, your husband abandoned you, mine did the same. I'm like, yep, that happened to me too. My husband went to sleep and I just stayed up, made it work. You guys kept me company. It all worked out. She also previewed some of the things that she's doing for her shop, because she's opening a small shop that her shop is doing for Mary Morales, which I'm super excited about, because her shop should be open by the time that the event starts, and that's good. And I told her, like, you're gonna end up with a lot of orders. I hope you're ready. So far, our sponsor count is up to, who is that? I will follow her. If you look up, Patty, Life with Nati, and it's all one word, you have to put it in all as one word, into YouTube, you should be able to find her there. Otherwise, it is, I think this will work. I'll put this in there. I think that's the web address, I believe. If you put that in, but I do know it's Life with Nati, and it's all one word. And she's just very sweet. Now, forewarning, she's got two babies, like babies under a year old. One is a 2-month-old. The other, her daughter, is, I think, just over a year. So if you're not super interested in listening to moms talking about being moms, that might not be your cup of tea, but she is very, very sweet. And if nothing else, and you watch none of her videos, she still deserves subscribers. Because I know, like, for some people, that's not where you are in your life right now, and that's totally fine. But I subscribe anyways, because I just love Nati. She's so kind and generous. And yeah, like Kat said, it was really nice to get to know her better too, and to talk to her about life. And her husband's real funny. Okay, can I just tell you, let me move this a little bit so the glare isn't on it. This swirl right here, I am obsessed with that swirl right there. Why? No idea, but I am totally obsessed with it. All right, let's see. Next one, we'll do that symbol. 42. Okay. Let me grab this out, pour it out, and then I will. Real genuine good people. Yes, agreed. 54. It's always nice to learn about others. One can never have too many good people in their life. I agree. I definitely agree. And she is very, very good people. She's going to be doing some shop vlogs. And then lives on, it sounds like Wednesdays. She's going to do her lives on Wednesday nights to kind of count as her whip and chats. So yeah, sometimes she might talk about her kids, her husband, her life, whatever, her dogs. But really just good stuff. I was mucho looking forward to her doing a live on Wednesdays, because it won't do, it won't like mess with my lives. She can be at mine, I can be at hers, and that'll be good. Not that I care. She could have done it at the same time as mine. That'd be fine, but I just wanted to make sure I could be there. But yeah, good people, very good people. Okay, so I did a bunch of research on Camilla de Erico. I've been, looking at her art. I've been reading up about her, and it's hard to find things about Camilla de Erico specifically. So, like Google Foo only gets you so far, right? And let me grab a little my my document that I have here. There we go. Now, for those who are not as familiar with her, I am going to share with you. I'm going to present my screen. Let's see, can I put it? There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're going to share that. And all right, you're seeing the whole thing. Excellent. Now, this is her website. And I think once you start to see her art, you're going to know exactly who she is, right? So she does these big bumblebees that are adorable, but she also does these, they're called helmet girls. I believe that's what she calls them, her helmet heads or helmet girls. Helmet girls. And that is there's symbolism behind these helmets, which are the animals. And then there's the blend of femininity and machinery. And she also has a Rainbow Children series, and that is her portrayal of children with animalistic features. And then she has, comic book work, etc. She has a comic book series called Tanpopo. And those are really cool. So let me go back up here. I don't want to make you too dizzy. Now, she does sell prints and merchandise. Like, let me just show you a little something. All of these things are on my need to have list, but this Dappled Daydreams, The Art of Camilla de Erico book is definitely high up on there. There's these fabric cases, which I need to get for myself. It's just a fabric bag. Absolutely love that. Adorable. She's got, wallets and just everything, right? Coloring books, you name it. All kinds of good things on her website that you can get, like these little Barista pins and whatnot. But what I wanted to show you is actually some of her works. Let me go to her originals. And you can see just everything that she has is so fun. Now, the ones that we're used to seeing, especially when it comes to the artwork that we're doing on like Diamond Art Club. Now, this is $4,800. This is Spectra. Now, obviously, if we're doing this in a diamond painting, then you're not paying $4,800 for it. But this is water soluble oil on birch wood. It's an 8x10. It's the original. So you're not paying for a print. Let me look at the prints, but let me see where, there they are. I'm absolutely fascinated with even her prints. Oh, wow. This mermaid, she's got fish on her head. She's got this beautifully massive, let me see. You can go up to an 18x24 for $135. I love that she's a little chunky style. She's got this blue and white tail. Very lovely. But these are some I love this one is also one of my favorite pieces, and I really hope that Diamond Art Club does this one very, very soon because it is stunning to look at, nothing, and it is just stark. I love the black and white imagery. Um, and all of her artwork has these different kind of color themes. You'll also notice that her girls that she does, most of them have heterochromia, which is where one eye and the other eye are two different colors. And generally, two of her subjects in her pictures will have flipped eyes. And I'll show you in particular what I'm talking about. So, you can see all of the girls have the heterochromia. The piece that Diamond Art Club has, let me see if I can find Aria. Oh, I like this piece. Godiva, that's lovely. Heidi is one that I completed in a diamond painting. That's something you can get from Diamond Art Club, though it is archived, so that you have to get D-stash. There There's Soul of the Storm is Diamond Art Club. Oh, I love this Pandora. Oh my gosh. When can they make this a diamond art piece? Like soon would be nice. I love green. It's my favorite color. This rainbow cat. Oh my God. Oh, okay. We need that. Do we not? I mean, how cute is the little munchkin cat? Oh, I could puke. It's so adorable. Okay. Sidetracked. Um, I know that we've seen a couple in voting. I feel like this Priscilla Pisces fish, I think that was in voting. Rosia is another one that Diamond Art Club has. This is a diamond painting. And then there is a couple, like I'm seeing a couple that I know we've seen in voting. There's one that I wanted to draw your attention to, and I may go to her Instagram to find out. Oh, Veridi, I love her too. Okay, I'll take one of these also. Viridian is green, so I like that her name is Veridi. But, you know, a lot of the ones that you see, they're either in process or not. I think I'm going to have to go to her Instagram to show you. Send them to licensing. Yeah, for sure. Let me stop sharing that. Okay. I'm going to share her Instagram with you. And the reason that I would like to is there's a specific one that I want to show you, but let me get down to it first. And this piece in particular, I wanted to share because of the meaning behind it. Now, Soul of the Storm is a piece that came out at the same time as Chroma, I believe. And a lot of people felt some type of way about it. I'm trying to, here we go. This is the one. All right, I'm going to share the screen and then let you see this video of her Instagram. There we go. Now, this video in particular, this is showing you the process. Can I make it bigger for you? Oh, maybe not. Okay. This is showing you the process of how she does her artwork, but that piece in particular, which is very similar to Soul of the Storm, is something that she made to pay tribute to a dear friend of hers who passed away. And, you know, they would bond over things like the Vampire Diaries and whiskey and jerky and comics. And she talks about her love for this person and the overwhelming feelings. That painting is called Ebb and Flow. And it's just talking about experiencing loss and the way that the paint is just falling all over the subject. That to me is so striking. Some people do not like the fact that Camilla de Erico uses what they assume to be nude girls for her paintings, because there are some very provocative images with regard to believing that a person is nude, or like these two here, they're nude, right? Or assumed nude. This is for Pride Week that she did in Vancouver. She is Canadian, by the way, so you guys can claim her for a win. I'm trying to find Soul of the Storm specifically, because that one was a kind of controversial piece. There were a lot of people that did not like it because it appears to be a young girl who is nude. She's got rain falling down on her, and there's color pooling around her and color coming from the clouds. It appears to be someone who is likely mourning someone. I just don't know why I can't find it. But now you get to look at all these beautiful pieces as I'm scrolling through, because her artwork is just stunning and I love it. It's weird, it's wonderful. Um, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'm going to go on to Diamond Art Club and find Soul of the Storm for you. So you can look just directly at the piece. If I can get to the top of the page here. Soul of the Storm. Here we go. There, we'll share that. I do not have green eyes. I wish that I did. When eyes are like gray and blue. They're very dark blue on the outsides and they're almost like ice white in the middle. They're a little crazy looking. Though they can appear green because of the gray. It kind of depends. Like when I cry, they look teal, but that's just, I think, because of the red that's around the outsides. Okay, let me share this. There we go. Perfect. Let me share this with you. Now, this piece in particular was kind of controversial in regards to the way people felt about it. And that is because the girl is nude, right? She is surrounded by this beautiful pool of paint. And to me, I didn't think of her necessarily as like a little girl who's nude. I felt like, to me, this is honestly, the way I interpret it is like this is a woman who's been made a little girl by the storm. And I feel like we all have these storms in our lives, right? That lay us bare completely, that we are pounded down by them, that we are made just completely defenseless by these storms. And when I saw it, I felt it. I felt it more than I knew. And it was like, at first, I was uncomfortable by the fact that it's like, well, it's a nude girl, right? And I mean, granted, you can see nothing, there's nothing there for parts or whatever. But I feel like good art does that. Good art is going to make you think. It's going to make you feel something. Sometimes that thing that you feel is revulsion. There are pieces by Yume that make me really uncomfortable. And it's almost like I feel like those are the ones that I should buy, because clearly I was feeling something from it. It was a sensation, or it was a thought, a feeling, whatever. Um, but yeah, there were people that interpreted this girl as a little girl. And I see a young lady, or you're right, Destiny. I don't see a child. I see a young woman. And there's nothing, you're not seeing anything, right? But there were a lot of people that did not like that. And I get it. At first I was a little uncomfortable too until I really started to uh decide what I felt like the painting meant to me. And similarly to the one where the girl is crying and she's got the paint is like falling down her face. It feels a lot like that one, in that this feels like it could be grief, or it could be loss, or it could be um a reckoning or whatever. This one also to me is like there's rain, but there's everything else is in black and white. She's black and white, but like this rain is washing excuse me, washing her clean. And in fact, the world that she sees, right? um and I felt so strongly about this piece. And Camilla de Erico is so good at evoking, like, I don't see it as provocative, I see it as evocative. And it's a different it's a different thing in that way. And I want to do a DP along of this piece at one point or another, because I feel like all of us as women, especially, not that men don't, but we as women, we understand this storm so well that it's it's a part of us. You know what I mean? It's like this the storm lives inside of us. It is a part of our soul. Um, and I felt like, yeah, it's just so impactful. Um, Now she has had Camilla de Erico's had a ton of influence in the pop surrealist movement. Um, and I I feel like I didn't know a lot about pop surrealism until I looked further into it after seeing her art. And that's just an art movement that combines like very surrealist and popular in cultural influences. Like, you could use it to show something surreal, like the head splitting open and there being paint, right? But then there's something popular in there, like maybe a Pikachu or whatever. Or like the way that she puts all these animals on the girls' heads or whatever. It's very, like, what everything is, but it's very surreal. It's obviously not something that you would see happening in real life. Like, nobody's going to be walking around with a bunch of pink animals with pink hair. I mean, if you do, I'm very jealous. First of all, let's get that right out of the way. But it's often ironic and playful and really visually complex, and it can include things like brands or characters or cultural trends or current events. But the goal ultimately is to challenge the viewer to consider really unorthodox perspectives. Okay. um and so I always feel like, doing a piece by Camilla de Erico is like sharing in a piece of that myself. Now, if you're looking at, excuse me, more of her designs, now she is Italian Canadian. So I believe that she was born in Italy, but lives in Canada, Vancouver Island, BC specifically. But um, I do have most of her pieces. There were a few I did not buy, but I'm gonna just put Rosia up there to stare at for a little while. Oh, where did it go? No, don't do that. There we go. I'll put Rosia up here for you to look at for a little while. Um, but yeah, she is Italian Canadian, and her she talks a lot about how her upbringing really influenced her creativity. Let me get to, there we go. Her bio. I'll read you a little bit about her. Let me wet my whistle. See if she talks at all about. Now, she talks about her inspiration, and that her inspiration is a lot of facets of life, from like the emotional roller coaster of the human soul and nature's wildest creatures. She considers herself to be very interpretive and emotional, and her work is meant to express what she feels and for you to feel what she expresses, right? And I think she does an excellent job with that. I do feel like I feel what she expresses. She often uses paints, like water soluble oil paints, along with, she usually paints on some sort of a wooden panel, like birch is a good one. Stick down. There we go. And then she'll also use liquid acrylics, and then she'll paint everything on boards. And it's really, really, really cool to see. She's also in the comic and manga scene. So if you like comics and if you like manga, however you'd like to say that, she's also in that world. This is another one of my favorite pieces. It's called My Little Man Eater from Diamond Art Club. Now, I just love it. I love it so much. I love the hair. I love the, what are those horses called when they're horse fish? It's got a specific name. Oh, dang it. I would forget the name of it. Yeah, she considers herself to be inspired by Hayao Miyazaki, which is like a classical Japanese anime artist. But I love how vivid her color palettes are, like the large expressive eyes that she uses. Oh, doggies. And just her fusion of cuteness and melancholy. And I feel like that really creates an emotional connection with viewers of her artwork. And then I'm going to leave that up there for a little hot minute. A hippocampus is part of the brain. They're hippo something, but not hippocampus, because that's part of the brain. That's cat's part of the brain, actually. Hippo. You're right on the hippo part. I'm almost positive. It's not a hippogriff. It's not a hippo. It's not a hippopotamus. It's a pony. It's a pony fish. What is a pony fish? Not a seahorse. I mean, you could call it a seahorse. That would make sense. But I feel like there was an Irish based play on, not sylphids. What the heck? Hold on. Now I got to look it up. A horse and fish. A hippocampus. Okay. Well, I guess. But that's not the word I was thinking of. There's another word for it. Not mermaid. No. A kelpie. I was thinking of the word kelpie. That's what I was thinking of. I didn't realize that they called them hippocampuses. But I was thinking of a kelpie. The Irish version of, I guess, what a hippocampus is. Or a seahorse. Like I said, you could call it a seahorse. Sorry, did not mean to argue with you about being wrong while you were already right. I love this I love this piece. It makes me giggle a little bit because, like I said, you could just call it a seahorse. That would work too. And I know that, like, Camilla de Erico, she's not everybody's cup of tea, right? Cup of soup, cup of something. But I've always just found her stuff fascinating. The one thing that is really unfortunate, I feel like, is the fact that she is also one of the most stolen from artists that are out there in the diamond painting world today. It's really unfortunate. Um, because and I think you see actually a lot of the pop surrealist work that is being stolen out in, the world of other diamond paintings. I want to share with you this video. There we go. This is the creation of this piece, and I forget what this one is named. This one has a name. I don't remember what it is, but I'm going to let it sit there and kind of play for a little while, just so you can kind of see her process. It's really fascinating to watch an artist do artwork. Mostly because I do not have the talent in that way with art. Like, it would take years and years and years of practice, obviously, to get to where she is currently, and that's just not a talent that I have ever tried to um, foster within myself. But um, dang it, there we go. Just really fascinating stuff. Really, really fascinating stuff. But yeah, I went when I was looking around for things to diamond paint, and I had been looking on, like Amazon, Temu, AliExpress type places because, you're always looking to save a little cash or whatever. The one thing I did notice was how much Camilla de Erico is out there in the world. And I can see why so often artists who, like, kind of enter the world of diamond painting become very frustrated because their work is kind of almost immediately thieved and then sold by companies in China. And it seems like those companies use Diamond Art Club almost as a standard for what they're going to sell because they can see what sells already. And so it always makes me really sad when an artist gets noticed for being amazing, like Camilla de Erico is, and then all of a sudden you start seeing their work kind of all over these sites. Like, okay, for instance, I'll get these random emails from a company that's called One Day Saving, and it's apparently like cross stitch and diamond painting, but all of it is stolen. Okay, so I will not affiliate with a company that has stolen artwork. And one of the artists that I see that they steal the most is Camilla de Erico is one. Mrs. Butter D is another, or Buttered, however you say her name, is another. And that is just really too bad because it turns these artists off from wanting to be diamond diamond painting artists. It's like just really unfortunate that they have their work stolen. They see it all over these other websites. They're not making any money off of it. So they're like, meh, no thanks. Um, it's too bad. It's really too bad. But I at least wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite diamond painting artists, along with obviously Margaret Morales, which is why we're doing the Mary Morales event for December and January, and to celebrate my birthday, because why not? Um, but yeah, I wanted to share those with you because she just her artwork means a lot to me. I've been able to find a lot of kind of solace in the artwork of hers that I've done, a lot of calm, a lot of peace. And really, for as fast as I ended up working on Heidi, because I got that one done in, I think it was like 4 days, 5 days. It was not long either way. Uh, I was just enjoying myself so much that I just had an impossible time putting it down, putting it away, you know? For you guys that are in the chat, are there any artists where like when you're working on their particular artwork that you're just sort of taken away, you know? You're in another world, you're just really finding yourself in that zen, or does that not really happen for you with any particular artists? Are you just kind of taken away by the colors? You're really just focused on that? Like when you're diamond painting, what do you find is the thing that takes you to that zen place? Because I know there's some people that they simply cannot do a diamond painting if it's like all one color or very similar colors. They're like, all right, I'm done looking at blue, or I'm done looking at orange or black, whatever. Chuck Pinson. Hi, Allison. Welcome. And Stokes. That's a good one. It's a very good. And Stokes is the dragons one, right? She does dragons. Chuck Pinsons are beautiful. I do have to say, I am not much of a landscape artist, but when I've looked at landscapes and kind of went like, I really want to do one for my in-laws for either their anniversary or a Christmas present at some point. Chuck Pinson is the one that it seems like I keep going back to. And I know why. It's just because his work is so very lovely. It's so beautiful. Hard to hard to say no to that, honestly. All right, what is that symbol? Is that a flower? Yeah. You know how nice it is to work on a round for a change? Holy crap. I worked on a round in a minute. Grandma's back already? Right on. That took less time than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I figured she'd have you guys over there till 10 or 11 at night.
Yeah.
Dragons and the art doesn't matter to me as much as the color palette. Okay. I have a lot of favorite artists, but my two favorite would be Ennis and Curtis Rekovich. There you go. Okay, Patty. Now what is it now? Because I know most of, not all of, but most of Ennis's work is obviously very dark art, a lot of like grayscale or similar. What is it about Ennis's work that draws you in? Because I'm assuming it's not super color palette, right? Uh, but I do know that her work is also not all black and white. Like she does have a lot of things that are mixed color palette, things like that. And I don't need you to feel like you're defending yourself for your love of Venice. So please don't feel like that. She's not maybe for me. There are some pieces by her I love, though. I can say that. I can say that. Lunum Pythonissum is one of my favorites by Ennis. Moon Witch is another one. I do have a very hard time, and I was actually talking about this with Nati last night. That like I might see the girls in Ennis's works and see a weak person because of the content, but for somebody else, that is a sign and show of strength, and I might not see it that way. A lot of joy in doing Flower Fairy by Jamaica Murphy. Jamaica Murphy, Jamushka is good stuff. I really did enjoy working on the Rainy Day Mermaid, the bathtub one. I like that. I like that a lot. The other artist, obviously, besides Camilla de Erico, would be Margaret Morales for me, or I honestly, I'm really enjoying this piece. This is Aria Illustrations, right? What do they have it listed as? Anne Julie Aubrey. Anne Julie Aubrey. I do love her work. But I have really gotten myself into a zone with trying to think. Let me look through. Was it the Bear Brick Gia Voyager? Oh my god, I loved working on that one so much. It's down here. Oh, let's see. This one, Leon da Vinci. That was a piece based on color specifically. I lost myself working on this piece. I loved it so much. So much. It was like eating a sherbet ice cream or something. It was amazing. Amazing. I find a lot of her art speaks to me, my life, pain, struggles, and overcoming things, strength. That's fair. That is fair. I think that because I found that for me, topics like what she has in some of her paintings always for myself meant I was at my weakest. And I think that's probably why I have such a hard time with the subject matter because I'm like, well, that represents me at my weakest point. Am I through the fire and flames now? Yes, but that represents a very weak spot. And so I think that's why I have such a hard time like getting around it. But it's interesting to me too how for some people that is your strength. It's like I got through that fire. I dealt with that. I came out the other side. You know, I have one friend, and baby trigger warning. She had some issues when she was younger, and that left her very badly scarred. She hid it because, she would do like the tops of her thighs or the tops of her arms, like under her clothes. And she hid it from her parents for years and years and years. And when she finally like kind of brought it to their attention and showed it to them was right before she got married. And I remember at first she kind of panicked about wearing a wedding dress because she didn't want to show off what she considered to be really ugly. And after she and I had talked about it, and I asked her, like, what is it about that that's really ugly to you? Are you more worried about what others are going to think, et cetera, et cetera? And it was more her like worry about what others would think than her feeling like very strong from the experience. And she ended up wearing a like basically a not a topless, but like a not a tube top, Naomi. Strapless, that's the word. Jeez. A strapless wedding dress that showed off her shoulders like very, very, very clearly. And you could see every scar. And it was like, I honestly felt she was so brave in that moment, like taking a moment that belonged to her and really owning it. And so I can see where the power would come from And does that make it any easier for others to look at? No, but it's not really supposed to, right? And I think that's where, again, with regard to Ennis, it's like maybe it's not the way that I want to look at things or whatever. Does that matter? No, of course it doesn't. Um, but it makes you feel something, it evokes something, and that's what good art does. Good art makes you feel something. Sometimes that thing is just like repulsion. You know what I mean? Like you're repulsed by it. Sometimes it's joy, sometimes it's sadness, whatever it happens to be. And so I'm glad that for for you that it does give you those feelings, that sense of overcoming. It's so important. I love working on Cauldron of Myrrh. Oh, yes. Oh my God, the colors in that. Ooh, the way the render and colors blended and merged just had me in awe. Yes. You know what other one that you've worked on that I've been fascinated with and would really like to get? Fortune Teller. That one is so pretty. The colors in it just Rose Library. I think I'm going to really enjoy Rose Library because the colors. uh the other piece for me that was really affecting to work on for color reasons, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I have synesthesia, which causes me to experience colors in a like in a feel like sensations type of way. This one, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This one really had me. This one. Working on Try to Follow was another piece that working on it just gave me all of the best body sensations because of the colors, just all the colors. I love to work on colors. And where I can work on a single color in a diamond painting, it is harder to do that and keep my attention, not always, because Divide of Attraction, I chewed through that one too really quickly because I was enjoying myself. Like I was loving it, just loving it. Okay, what about other people? Give me your answers. What artists? Or maybe you don't know what artist. Maybe it's a colors thing. Now, do you think that when it comes to diamond art, not Diamond Art Club, but diamond art and selecting artists for diamond painting, do you think that it's more important, like the subject of the piece for you, or is it the artist? Like, you know, it doesn't so much matter what's in the painting as long as it comes from Yume. Or I I love a strong, powerful woman, and I want to see a strong, powerful woman in the artwork that I work on. Oh, you got to go, Michelle? All right. I'll see you in the Discord in about half-ish, an hour-ish. Longing by Sarah Mustafa. Oh, that one was beautiful. Oh, hi, Angela. I'm sorry you couldn't sleep. That's no good. Yeah, Longing was absolutely stunning. I can see why that would be where it is. That one was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I would have picked that one up along with the one that I got because I had a buy one get one 50%. I would have gotten that one, but I think that one was sold out. I don't remember right off the top of my head now because I looked very, very, very long and hard at it today. Oh, no. I know what one I'm thinking of, and it's not Longing because that one is sold out. It was Rebel Princess. That's the one that I was looking at. Because I love that piece too. You know, Sarah Mustafa does a very good job with color, and the way that she almost puts that, like, that effect, you know what I'm talking about? That effect around the subjects. I love that. Love that. Was working on Earth Star when my friend passed away. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, that would definitely have me thinking about my friend too. And that's the thing too, like I can look at a diamond painting and kind of see, you know, what I was feeling or thinking when I was diamond painting it, or if some big event happened, like what the event was. Like obviously I'll think about hitting my 1,000 subscribers when I look at Try to Follow. I look at Grand Canal and Basilica Venice, and it represents to me like kind of the early YouTube for me, because I unboxed that one really early into my YouTube. I worked on it in really early days of my YouTube. And so it's almost like this naivety, I guess. Same with Paint the Moon. Very colorful, very beautiful, but very new, very new adventure feeling, I guess. And I guess I do really associate a lot of my diamond paintings in that way. Springtime Blossoms by Sarah Mustafa was my favorite, or my first DAC kit. Loved working on that one. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. The emphasis on highlight and shade is what I love about her work. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sarah Mustafa, she definitely has that, just that, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Like that effect she puts around things. It's like a halo effect around everything. So beautiful. Oh, sugar. Oh, it's time for a shaming. Come here, sugar. Come here, sugar. You can get a shaming? Yeah. Time for a shaming. Come here. Oh, you're looking for. She like literally got her ears straight up in the air. Like, I think she probably heard Dustin like either. Oh, oh goodness. Oh goodness. No, flip over. Flip over. Let me show you off. She's like, no, I don't want to. Her ears are perked up so big. Oh my gosh, who is it? Is it Beans? Is it Beans? There, you found him. Look it, there he is. Sorry. She's like not ready for a sugar shame. She's like, I would prefer to just go run after Beans, please, and thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know you guys got to know what I'm talking about with that, like that effect that Sarah Mustafa puts around things. It's just really beautiful. Beans, don't. Come on, Beans. Come here. What are you over there barking at nothing for? He might need dinner. He might need some dinners, Dustin. Might be time to go give him some din-dins. If he keeps it up, I'll go run and get him his dinner real quick. Or run down on the basement steps if he does that. Because that's where we hide his food. Otherwise, he'd probably stick his head in it and eat all of it. Because he's a growing boy. And he does love to eat everything he can see. Oh my goodness. Will you give him a cup of food?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know.
Need some dinner.
I don't know if that's what he's barking at or not. The kids are back. I don't know if you knew. But yeah, I love that effect that she does around things. And I don't have any more of her pieces, do I? Wait, I don't know. I gotta try and remember if I have any more of her pieces. I don't think I do. Because the one that I had was Alice, the one that I did for Aurora before her graduation, that was based on some character from something. I don't remember what. But sounds like my dogs bark at nothing. Yeah, Alice, and it's true. It's very true. They just, especially like Sugar was barking because somebody came home, but she doesn't always bark for a good reason. Sometimes she'll just bark because, I don't know, a random sound in the house that she didn't recognize as a sound from in the house. So she'll start barking at it. Beans.
Enough, bro.
What? Maybe he needs an outside stick.
To hit him with?
Yes, to hit him with, Dustin. That's what I need you to get him a stick for. Of course. Obviously.
Why would you suggest something like that?
Why would I suggest something like that? Gee, I don't know. I couldn't help myself. Just sounds like something I would say. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's eating now. He's good. Maybe he just didn't realize he had food there for a minute. Who knows? But for those who are not familiar, I have 3 dogs. Sugar is the Chihuahua that I stuck her head under the camera. Bowie is a Border Collie. And then Beans is a Great Pyrenees. And he's learned that he has a big boy bark and he likes to use it a lot for no reason. Really no reason at all. Usually there's some kind of a reason, but we have to play 20 questions with him to figure out what it is.
And he changes it sometimes.
And he changes it sometimes, like in the middle, like you'll get him the thing that you think he's barking for. And at first he's like done barking about it. And then he'll start barking again about something else. And you're like, oh, we got to play the 20 questions game again. Cool. We try and figure out what the heck you need now. But, you know, his ears are so good, being a Great Pyrenees, that he could be barking at something we don't hear. But because we don't hear it, it's like, why are you barking at nothing? This is a little bit on the ridiculous side here, bro. 61. But I'm definitely gaining a very large for this artist in particular, Julie Aubrey. I love her pieces. It was so hard to pick a second painting. I even asked Dustin today because I got the Bear Brick Gia. I do really, really enjoy Bear Brick Gia's work. Voyager is one of them. Moon Catcher is another one. Clocks change tonight. Ow.
Bullshit.
What? I thought that was a Sunday thing. Is that not a Sunday thing?
Tomorrow. It's Sunday morning, you know.
I was reading somebody's comment. Quit yelling at me. You don't need to get that tone with me, sir. Midnight tonight is tomorrow, right? Right. Oh God. That is not what you said, asshole. But good try. So anyways, thank you, Patty. Reminder that people need to be changing up their clocks tonight.
It's just the stove.
It's the stove, the microwave.
Our phones do it.
I mean, the phone will do it by itself. What did you come over here to whine at me for? What? What? Beans? No, don't stare at me and then do. No, there's no talking back. Ah! Don't. Beat Dustin. You better tell him what for.
Yeah, get that.
I've got
Yeah,
15 whole minutes, Beans. Why don't you just bite your tail for a little while and then I'll take you for a walk after that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Goofy dog. My God. My goodness. Yeah, like I said, I could sit here and play 20 questions with him and try and figure out exactly what it is that he wants or needs, which could amount to literally nothing. I don't know.
You just want someone to acknowledge his
He just
presence.
wants somebody to acknowledge his presence. Well, I'm busy. Can we see Beans and your other dogs? Well, you won't be able to see Bowie because she's black and it's dark in the house. Beans, come here. Come here. You're white. They might be able to see you. Come here. Bowie, come here. Sit. Can you sit? Sit. Good. Yeah, sit down. Sit down. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can. You can kind of see her. Wait. That's Bowie. Oh, there she goes. And then Beans over there. But like I said, it's dark in here. Sorry. Come on, buddy. Stop. Stop. Quit it. Here, eat this piece of cardboard that I tried to get you to eat earlier. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yep, take it. Go tear it up. Gave him a Diamond Art Club box. Help me out. Yeah, sorry. It's just so dark in here. He heard you say walk. Yeah, probably did. What a jerk. It's messed up too because he literally just got back with Dustin on a CARRIDE. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's so gung ho about the W. Here, give him this box. Give him the box. Yes, get him to chew the box. You're attacking him with your long arm. Oh my gosh. What is the symbol? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Next color 21. Yeah, I love these bags, Wendy. I'm so saving these. I mean, they're going to have the diamonds in them, but you have 4 dogs. Woo. Hoo-wee. What kind of dogs do you have? It's kind of nice to have one that's like small, medium, and large because, you know, Sugar barely qualifies just because of how teeny tiny she is. I got to move this light where I can actually see there we go. Yeah, Sugar barely qualifies as a dog. He's more like a cat-sized kind of dog.
Squirrel.
A squirrel.
Rodent.
A little rodent dog. Speaking of rodents, here I thought I'd taken care of all the freaking mice in the house. You love orange colors. Oh, thank you, Angela. Thought I'd taken care of all of the mice in the house, and then I went to open the cupboard yesterday to grab something out of like where we keep the canned goods and stuff. And this, I scared it when I opened the doors because it started running around like in circles. It'd go like out and back in, out and back in, like, oh my God, where am I going? And yeah, I set a trap, 2 traps actually. It has not even shown any interest in either of them. I think it is just over the whole idea of a trap. So I'm going to have to figure something out because it's getting cooler out. You know, they like to invade your home when it's cold. So I have to figure something out. The cat won't do anything. She's kind of useless when it comes to mice. Like she would just rather not be bothered. So, yeah, we'll see what we have to do about that. But meh. So, husband has a visually impaired border collie. Oh. And then 3 English lab retrievers, black, yellow, and chocolate. Oh, that's cool. I get Beans.
Oh.
I often get asked if Beans is a English cream, not a polar bear. Yeah, somebody will ask me occasionally, "Can I pet your polar bear?" Like, it's a dog. I will get asked if he's an English cream. And then I sort of look at him and look at them like, I don't know how big the golden retrievers are that you're looking at, but that's an awfully big golden retriever. And I'll say, no, this is a Great Pyrenees, whatever. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, my neighbors have an English cream. They paid $4,000 for it or whatever. And I'm like, what? I don't understand paying all that money for a different colored dog. You're not getting a different temperament dog. You're just getting a different color dog. That blows my mind. Like, I don't know why you'd want to spend $3,000 on a golden retriever, but all right. Yeah, get it, Beans. Get it. Now he's tearing up the box. That'll keep him busy for 3.5 seconds. Maybe. We'll see. Live on a farm and Dylan got sprayed. Oh, he lost his sight from skunk spray? That is crazy. That's too bad. Poor guy. Did he just burp into the box?
That's what I heard.
Okay, you heard that too? All right. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know you could get blinded by skunk spray. I suppose if it gets right in your eyes, though, anything's possible. That's sad. And border collies Bowie is a border collie. They're so freaking anxious. I can't imagine her being blind on top of it. No, Beans. I think that's the other thing. Beans does not like to hear the word no. It's his least favorite word in the whole language. It's like, don't tell me that. Oh, I suppose I should say, don't forget to hit that like button if you're in the chat. Subscribe if you like diamond painting content. Subscribe. That would be very nice. Otherwise, feel free to check out my other videos before you make a decision. Maybe you like me live, but you don't like my videos. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, cup of soup. It's not my cup of tea. It's not Mike.
Not Mike.
All right, here we go. So close to done with this square. Just got that section right there of tree to do. There we go. Brown star.
What?
The symbol I'm looking for is a brown star. Shut up, Dustin. It's actually a white star and a brown background, but whatever. You love my life. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. He's in the house and can't work and burn off energy, so he can be rather obnoxious. Oh, I bet. Oh, Lord. I can only imagine. How does he do with like fireworks and stuff like that? So I know Bowie is a nervous wreck around fireworks. She didn't used to be that bad, but she's scared of the vacuum. Like, she insists on being let up onto the stairs behind, because we have a gate up so that the dogs don't go upstairs. And she insists on being let onto the stairs so that she can stay away from the vacuum. Like, she will climb paneling. She'll climb walls, just try to get out of the way of the vacuum. With fireworks, it's more or less just like she does her stuff or, lays there and shakes. But it's very weird. Don't have to worry about anybody close. That's good, at least. That's good. All right, let's see here. I know, Beans. I heard you. I heard you, sir. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're yes.
How about your tail? I'm gonna bite your tail.
Uh-oh, you're biting his tail.
How about your tail?
You don't like that.
Get that tail. You bite it back. No. No.
Oh, no, not his tail. Not his tail. Not his gumdrop buttons. Giant piranha mouth. What's the info for Discord? I will get you an invite to Discord. Just a moment. Here we go. We'll go right jaw. And then right there. Invite. Copy. And there we go. It is in the comments, or it should be now. I just put it in the comments. If there's any issues, let me know, but that should be a live link. And then you join the Discord. Anything that you see on the left-hand side is like, think of it like a forum, right? Where that particular forum will be about that particular subject. And if you click on it and you scroll backwards, you can see everything that's been posted there since it started. You can go back. Beans. You can go back as far as you like, or you don't have to go back at all, and you can just start, post something brand new on there. And if you do, somebody will respond to you pretty much on anywhere that you type. So if you're lost and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, if you post literally anywhere, somebody will help you figure it out. What are you complaining about, sir? Stop. I'll be done shortly. No, hey, do not. Come over here. Blue, don't knock me over. Sit down. Sit down. They want to see you. Stay. They want to see you. You stay there. Stay there. Yeah. Hi, you big-headed bully. Yeah, I know. Can you just relax, dude? I don't know if you can see how big his head is. He's got a big old head. Here, give me that paw. No, don't jump on me. Oh my God. That scared me. Get the box. I'm almost done. 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. 1:45 seconds. Okay, 1:45 seconds, my dude. 1:45 seconds, my dude. I can't tell if that's a dot with a line or just a dot. Hold on. Is that a dot with a line? Oh, it's not 3:10, so it's got to be a dot with a line. Okay, I figured it out. Oh, goodness. Hi, Trish. Welcome. I am actually just about to be ending my live. We're heading over to the Discord, where many of us will be in what we call Discord After Dark. That's the voice chat, where it's not just me chatting, it's everybody chatting. I did just post in the comments. I'll post it again so that if you did want to join us in the Discord, you are welcome to do so. I will probably be on there after a little while. I just got to take Mr. Beans for a W word. sometimes I join while I'm on with him. Sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on how well he's behaving. But if you would like to join us on the Discord, please do so. Otherwise, I will be back on live again on Tuesday, where we'll be back to Tuesday trivia. Very excited about that. I don't know what the heck next week's trivia is going to be about. I haven't picked it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be something fun and exciting just for funsies. But I will call it for now before Beans pitches another little baby fit. But again, I hope that I see you guys out on the Discord. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for my live. Hit the like button on your way out. And again, hit the subscribe button if you're into diamond painting content and you want to see some more. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I am on a live again or when I upload content. I know, Beans. I know. All right, you guys, that's my I get yelled at again. So, all right, guys, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. Good night.